Alright, welcome to my midterm final exam. So today I'm going to start and introduce myself. My name is Isaac Islas, and we're going to just do a little yoga session explaining my understanding and demonstrating what I can do. So first, what I like to do is I like to get in a comfortable seating position. I like to sit on my kneecaps just because it helps align my back, and also I've been having a lot of pain on my legs, so I'm mainly gonna focus on my legs more. And then I'm just gonna put my hands under my butt just to make sure I'm not fidgety or moving. I'm gonna close my eyes, inhale, exhale. And doing this allows me to practice my breathing technique. Also, I just feel like it helps me become more comfortable with the idea of doing my session, just being able to understand where I'm at. And I like to count to 3. And then breathe out. And I'm just going to continue doing this. Now this time I'm going to start my mindfulness practice. And I'm going to start on getting on my back just because I've been having issues after I'm working out. I've been working mostly on this region, on my legs, my calves, my thighs. So I'm just gonna go on my back. And this also helps me center my back, my spine. And I'm just gonna inhale. And exhale at the same time. And at this time, I like to keep my motive. Alright, so I feel like I should demonstrate my living practices, or explain my living practices. So I'm mainly going to focus on Satya, just being true to myself, being present where I'm at. I feel like it's really important for myself to understand where I'm at, my motives, my practice, my wants. And I just feel like if I'm able to do that, I'm able to have a successful practice. Therefore, I'm able to be in a comfortable seating position. I'm able to do my asanas. I'm able to be here at this moment. Next, we're gonna go with our topas. And I feel like it's really important for me because I need to ensure that I'm being disciplined. I'm able to understand myself more than anyone else. I feel like I understand myself. I understand my needs, understand my wants. When I'm in pain, I feel like I'm always the first person to see. I'm able to feel it. Then we're gonna go with our Santonas. And that is just being content with herself, being here, being in a good, positive mood. I just feel like it's really important because once you get that motive in your head, you're able to succeed throughout your practice. And now, after I finished my living practice, I'm just gonna do some breathing techniques before I start my asana poses. And I'm allowing myself to get into position. I'm getting ready to start my asana practice. And I think I'm ready. All right, so 3 of my asana practices that I feel like would help benefit myself, I have chose to do. Is upward dog. Upward dog helps me center my back, helps me get comfortable. And once I feel like I'm able to breathe to the point where I'm at my asana pose, my upward dog, I will move on to my next one. I do feel soreness in my back, in my lower region, so I feel like this pose does really benefit me. Next, I'm gonna go in downward dog. I'm just gonna lift my legs up, and I just put my legs back. And this helps with my calves. I do feel it. My calves, mainly in like my leg region. I'm just gonna take some deep breaths just to help. Once I feel like I am comfortable enough, I'm gonna sit down, back in my seating position, and start my next pose. I feel like my last pose that I like to do is called extended dog. It kind of reminds me of child's pose, except I'm still on my legs. This just helps the back. And I'm not that flexible, so I'm not able to go all the way down. But this, I feel like, helps tie it all in. As you can see, my back's straight, in a good position. And I'm keeping my motives in the back of my head. Discipline. Being truthful with myself. And being content. I'm just gonna take a couple breathing. Radiate any energy coming in. And really be content with myself, my environment. Then I'm just gonna go back in downward dog. I feel like helps my legs. And then we're just gonna go back down to upward dog. And we're just gonna breathe, stay focused. And start our next pose. Alright, and next, we're just gonna reflect on our activity that we just did. This is my little elastic band that I like to use for my legs just to help straighten them. And I'm just gonna put it on both of them. Kind of get in starfish. And just really like center myself. Just gonna go out, hold it, go in, out, hold it. And at this time, I just like to reflect on my activity. Sit on my back. I'm centering myself, centering my spine. And at the same time, I'm focusing on my breathing. Exhaling out. And at the same time, I like to keep my motives. I always keep my motives in my head. Being content with myself. Disciplining myself. And being truthful with myself. At this time, I do change positions whenever I'm in seating positions because my legs do hurt after a while. And we're just gonna reflect, radiate any energy coming, really incorporate everything that I've just done. My practice, my asana poses, my living principles, and my movie principles. Alright, so I just finished my little session. It was like a 10-minute session. Feel like it's really good. I would typically do a session of yoga before my workout and sometimes after my workout. And I feel like it's just really good for myself. But for right now, I'm just gonna meditate and get in my comfortable seating position, hands under my butt. Practice my breathing. Remembering my motive for the day. And being content with myself. Allowing any energy come to me. Being present. Being happy. And being positive. Throughout my practice, I made sure to center my back so it's aligned straight. It's good for you. And for my last minute, I'm just gonna meditate and ensure that I'm not too tired, I'm not too sore, I'm comfortable. And I decided to be on like my legs today, my all fours, just because I was having difficulties earlier with my leg region. As I said, I was working out today. I worked on my lower body, and I feel like being on my legs for this practice really did help any discomfort I had from earlier. I can go to sleep in peace. I'm able to move around. I'm able to get a little exercise in, and I really did like this practice. I'm glad I had the opportunity to take my midterm and also just incorporate a little yoga session. Namaste.